What's up, everybody? What's happening? Y'all been enjoying DC FanDome?
What's up, y'all?
Is it time? Yo, the fan art and the tattoos been so crazy with this. People so talented. That look like you turn your chest open. Probably never, to be honest.
Hi everyone! The Brazilians are
Why
back
keep
in the
blocking
house,
when
and
y'all
let me
say
just
what's
say
up?
that you
Like, why
guys, I
keep doing
mean,
that?
the best are the best. I love everything and incredible stuff. I can't wait to see more from these super talented fans.
Well, me too, Aline. Now, speaking of DC's fans, since 2017, you have been demanding the release of Zack Snyder's version of Justice League, of course. Your friends at HBO Max heard you and look for it in 2021.
DC Comic is making a Static Shock movie.
That probably feels like a long way off. So
They said
right
that
now,
earlier. I
we're
missed
gonna
whatever
check
the
out this
surprise
very
DC
exciting
Comic thing
panel
was.
featuring Zack Snyder and some special guests, as well as some of the fans who helped bring this DC dream come to life.
Ready? Ready. Okay, let's go.
What are you saying that? Why are you not saying that?
It's the Snyder cut. What am I supposed to say?
You talking to people we came on, you ain't even saying that.
I said, hey.
Awesome. Well, thanks, guys. It's awesome to be here at DC FanDome. This is amazing. It's been quite a journey with the DC fans, and I've had a great time bringing some of these beloved DC titles to the big screen. And the Justice League.
Yo, when I was watching this shit with James Gunn earlier, it was like so like weird.
An amazing
With James Gunn and the Suicide Squad, it was like so
make
awkward.
this thing happen. We really appreciate it. We're going to shake it up a little bit for this panel, and I'm going to have some fans ask me questions. I'm going to ask some people questions. We're going to have special guests, so let's get to it. We have some questions from fans.
Is there?
Read to
Ooh,
us by
these
some of the
Corona
amazing
hair
cast
growths.
of Justice League. Looks like next we have Batman, my Batman. Go ahead, man. What do you got?
I hope you guys are enjoying DC FanDome, and I'm really excited for you to get a chance to see Zack's ultimate version of Justice League on HBO Max next year.
Well, thank you, Ben. I'm excited for everyone to see the film as well. It's cool. What question do you have?
Patrick Mendoza wants to know, who is your favorite superhero of all time? You know the answer to that, but go ahead and answer anyway.
I guess my favorite hero of all time, other than Batman, would have to be sort of staying in the DC world as I do. It's got to be Dr. Manhattan from Watchmen, I think. I don't know, for me, he's like this super cool quantum superhero.
Did I miss the
time,
joke?
Space, reality, all those things are at his fingertips. So, yeah, it's got to be Dr. Manhattan.
Ultimate
That was
version.
awesome, Ben. Thank you so much. That was cool, and appreciate you stopping by. I think next, is it Superman?
Hello, everybody. My name is Henry Cavill, and I promise you that I am not in prison. This is just
Oh,
my place
not
of work.
in prison.
I hope you're enjoying DC FanDome, and I have a fan question for Zack Snyder.
Oh, is he working on The Witcher right now? Let me
As a
know.
storyteller, what is the dynamic between the Justice League that is important for you to present on the screen? Zack?
Why is it so funny?
It's a great question, and thank you so much. I think the important thing...
Not that Henry, I love you. That man can't see that while you putting that in the chat.
Justice
I'm
League
tired.
comes together is this idea that like a lot of them basically are loners, right? You have Batman.
I'm sure he's laughed
who's in a
hard
cave.
before then
His
or
only
after
buddy
that.
is Alfred, really. You got Wonder Woman, who after Steve's demise, she's been kind of keeping quiet. You have Flash, who's got these powers, but he's kind of alone in the world. And you have Cyborg, who, you know, in a lot of ways is not really happy about what's happened to him, this transformation. He's coming to terms with it. And then you have Aquaman, who also is this loner. And sort of thematically, them coming together and forming a family and finding in each other support. I think that's really what, in the end, drove me to want to see this happen or see them come together. And I think that when you take all these different personalities and bring them together into a single cohesive group, is it fun?
I just need to know if it's going to be a
Also,
different
that's-
movie or if
there's a
it's going to be the
wide
same
range.
movie with some pieces changed.
All right, let's see. Who do we have next? Is it Cyborg?
Hey, Zack.
Oh, this
What
quarantine
up, man?
hair.
Ray Fisher here. You know I am super
He look
excited
like he nervous.
about the Snyder Cut getting dropped on HBO Max.
He be screaming on
and,
Twitch.
There's some folks who have a couple questions for you.
Screaming what?
The first question is coming from
What?
Eddie
Screaming
Gordon
what?
from the United States.
Game.
And that question is, which character
I guess
are you
everybody
most
screaming now. I
excited
see all the
to
famous
fully
people on
flesh
Twitch or
out in
YouTube
your
now.
cut of Justice League?
With
Interesting that you
quarantine
should
going on.
ask me that. Because, of course, it's Cyborg. Cyborg is the heart of the movie.
I seen that on Twitter earlier.
Cyborg is the thing that I think, in the end, holds the team together in a lot of ways. And
Because people be trying it
excited
and then
to
people get
see-
paid to
I
try
hope
it. But
for
I seen
fans
him
to
when he went
see,
off on that critic.
just how
Because you a
that's
critic,
like-
that's your job. Now think about it like this.
And the second
This
question
this
is
just
coming
now
in
happening
from
now. Somebody
Iran
seen the leak
Khan
trailer, like you know how they
from
leaked the
Kingdom.
Flash trailer yesterday.
And,
So
their
you're a
question
critic,
is,
you get paid to be a
when you
critic,
started
but you gonna
writing
react
Justice
to
League,
like you
what
gonna
were
say
the
something about the
ideas
leak
were you
trailer.
most
That makes you look
excited
shitty
to
as
tackle?
as somebody that get paid to be a
Additionally,
critic. You're not supposed to
how
like
much of a
comment on
challenge
shit that's
was it to
leaked.
keep the tone
It's like he
alive?
did that on purpose just so when
I wanna
people
know.
got ready to watch this, they wouldn't, you know,
It's a great
they'd have
question.
something to say about it. So
When Chris and I were talking about this movie, I think the
I'm like,
We're
sir, you
big
put your
fans
whole
of
job in
sort
jeopardy
of
out here
Joseph
reacting or
Campbell
saying
and,
shit to shit that's leaked,
you know,
not even the
hero's
authentic
journey,
stuff.
and also this notion that we would be creating a team. They're Knights of the Round Table joining together in an epic adventure, and this is the call to action film that brings. That
I missed the
kind of story
Flash
that
movie
brings it
panel
all
earlier.
together.
Did
And I
anything
think
good happen with that? Y'all let
it
me
is
know
a
because I'm probably not gonna go
mythological
back
concept to
and watch
begin
that
with.
one.
So keeping it
Like, did they show a
mythological,
clip for the Flash movie?
and
They
especially
making
when
any
you
progress?
think
they
about it,
they
it's
doing anything
Aquaman,
with that?
It's Wonder Woman, Flash.
The movie is
Cyborg,
4.5 hours
and
at the
then
moment.
Superman.
What?
You're really talking about
What movie 4.5 hours? Who finna watch a movie that's 4.5 hours?
Okay, this is fun. Let's keep
Justice
it
League,
going.
4.5 hours. This
Next
Snyder cut, that ain't a
is
cut.
Flash himself.
That's a
So next to
monologue.
Zack Snyder, I mean, what other questions can
Why
we
his
ask?
lips
I think
that color?
We'd all like to know if we'll see more of the.
Why this man lips purple?
talented Ezra Miller in your cut.
I like the question as Red Noah.
He look like he is getting over hypothermia. Why his lips that
You're
color?
going to see tons more of the Flash.
If it's 4.5 hours, they must gonna break it down into like different episodes so they can get money off of it. It ain't gonna be no one movie. Can't be
Last second and make me come work on your music videos in the desert.
no clips for the
That's really
Flash,
kind.
just the new suit.
So
They need to go and get done with that.
But yes, of course, Ezra. I think people are going to see a lot more of the Flash, and they're going
Oh,
to.
the Flash movie panel was a waste of
little bit
time.
More of his emotional arc.
Now he on meth.
I hope they enjoy it because I enjoy seeing you. Especially
Now who are these
support.
villains? These ain't even villains. I'm
Looks like
tired.
We've got something from Wonder
Oh,
Woman.
now
or
somebody
something.
choked them. Y'all got jokes.
Zack, when you
Gal,
cast me
yes,
in the role of
honey.
Wonder Woman, I had no idea what an amazing ride I was in for. It's been life-changing to play this character.
She is the
mostly
diamond in the
because I've
rough
got to
in this
meet
universe.
So many
I'm just.
incredible fans around the world who love her like we do. Fans who
I'm ready for her
I hope
movie. Now I will say that I'm ready for Wonder Woman 84, but they
She
can
is
keep a lot of the
the
rest.
diamond in the fucking
so, to all
rough.
fans who asked for this cut,
So what are they doing with the
obviously
next
have your
part of this that Ben
superpowers
Affleck
because
coming back?
just like the
Like,
members
what
of
was
Justice League.
what
You
happened with that? Because I
crossed
heard
all
he
this
Batman
together.
again. So like,
And
what?
you made this possible. So thank you. I love you.
Thanks, God. I can't wait for fans to see you in Wonder Woman 84, which is an amazing movie. And you are
You already
amazing in
seen
it.
it?
And Patty, of course, did an amazing job. So you guys are an awesome team, and people's minds are going to be blown when they see that. So thanks again. That was great. All right, let's see. Who do we have next?
Hi, Zack.
Not I love
and
you too.
everybody
Y'all
in
so
the Justice
ignorant in
League
this
crew.
chat. These
I
people
have a
not talking to
question.
y'all.
So, as somebody who is so very excited to get to see your vision,
And that's
Ben
not to
Affleck
shake.
gonna be
That's
in the
not.
Flash
That's not to
movie.
take anything away
chance
from
really show
Jason.
us the
But I'm just
film that
saying.
was always intended, and one that we're all so super excited to see. I wanted to know probably what everybody wants to know
I've
is,
seen
can
her
you
talk,
hint
unless this probably
something
new though, but I've seen her earlier.
that the world has never seen, that you have been so excited to let us all get a glimpse at without too many spoilers?
Okay. How do I do this without giving too many spoilers? You're gonna see something with Flash in this.
The Batman
film
with
I don't
Patterson is
think
a
that you've
different
ever seen
timeline.
before. Something that has to do with his abilities.
Not she casket
Because,
sharp.
you know, he's a quantum character. He interacts with time and space. So you might see
In
him
the
do
new
something
Flash
that
movie
is
poster, you can
timely.
see Michael
But
Keaton
awesome,
behind
Patty.
him.
Awesome question, and it's awesome to see you. All right, let's move along, shall we? And I think I want to ask some questions. So let's get some people on the line if we can. I'd like to get, there's some super fans we have standing by.
Not
I
Patty
see.
Jenkins out here
One of
saving
them
DC one
is
movie at a
Fiona
time.
from China. She is dear to our hearts. She was one of the founding members of the Snyder Cut movement and really instrumental in bringing it to all of us. So let's
We
get her on
got
the
the
line.
original
and say
Batman
hi.
crossing over with the Flash.
Oh my god, Zack and his
For
studio.
Flashpoint, like the movie, I mean, I would think
too.
something would. I mean,
I'm gonna ask you
What's
some
up? What's up
questions. Are
with
you
where the
ready?
Flash stuff at?
it's after this.
Ready.
Is it?
First off,
Yes.
What time was it supposed to happen?
It's 4:54 if they go on time. Like, just talk to them then if you don't want to look at it.
I gotta get involved with this.
I didn't know if they was gonna start on time or not, so I'm trying to be early. I didn't want to miss
Batman with
it.
Superman in theaters 4 years ago in China.
They've been doing good for it to be live
After
though.
watching Justice League, it was immediately clear that many parts of the film
She said she
were
was
not
blown away.
consistent with your usual filmmaking style. So we are the fans. We knew that there was a real version of the film out there. We started
They're
asking
saying
for
the
it.
Flash's
Why
movie
not?
will spawn the
We're
multiverse.
starting a petition, if you
I guess.
remember. That
I already know the
reached
Flash
to
season
180
7 trailer out. It was out
people
yesterday. It ain't out
Then
today
I
yet.
think
Technically,
it's
y'all be
not
watching them
enough.
spoilers.
I
It got
saw
leaked. It
created
ain't gonna
a
be out until the
website
Flash do
called
their panel.
ForSnyderCut.com. That allowed us to start doing some online and real world events.
The Flash TV
such
panel
as,
ain't gone yet. The
Twitter
Flash
chats,
movie panel have.
raising
The
money
Flash
for
TV show, but
FSP,
I had already gone because I've been sitting here
letter
watching.
and phone calls to Warner Brothers. Now, here we are.
I ain't talking about the Flash movie. I'm talking about the Flash TV. I ain't worried about the movie.
And look
Like
at
who
that.
really? I'm here for Grant, like and Candace. I'm not here for the movie.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
So, did you really think it was going to happen though? When we really started to when it got closer?
It all started with hope and dream. So many movements, I think, never go beyond that. To actually achieve a dream, you need organization and selflessness.
If that's the way you feel, that's cool, Krypton. Let them hate then. You hating on the haters, so that makes you one too.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I think you remember that.
Yeah, fantastic.
When you see all these people, when you fight alongside such
Yeah, I know it's
talented
after this. That's why I
generous people,
started early.
You know it's not possible.
The trailer came out because it was leaked. That they didn't release it though, so it's not out technically.
We know we will win this.
Yeah, it's fun. I always thought it was funny that like the scale started to get bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I watched
You know,
that
it's
one
like,
day,
oh my gosh.
the one with all
At
the
first,
girls from
remember, 'cause it was like a bus
with the
stop
superhero
in
women's,
Comic-Con,
the bosses.
and then a
That was
billboard in
cool.
Times Square,
I should have
and
streamed
then
that on
the
my own.
anniversary of Justice League, and it just
It wasn't
goes
that long
completely
though. It was
nuts,
kind of
and
quick.
everyone's like, okay.
It's like snowball, rolling with a big snowball.
Yeah, a giant snowball. No, yeah. What was your favorite moment for you in
How
the
you ask Trey a
whole,
question and he ain't here?
experience?
I think my answer to this question.
You ain't gotta delete his messages on Mega. Let him stay here and take all that dumpster fire he gonna get if he be with that bullshit.
And your works. But as time passed, I became just much about fighting alongside my fellow community members. It's power from art, mostly. powerful
I mean, you gotta
you
take into
empower
account
us.
everybody have opinions, whether they good or bad.
that's
So
amazing.
some people may actually be blown
And
away with a movie
well,
that you
it's
may not
amazing to see
necessarily
you,
like.
and thank you
That's the
so
purpose of
much
everybody
for
having opinions.
connecting with us.
I don't know
can't
what
wait
people
to
don't
come
get
to
about that.
China.
Please come to China.
I wish they would have kept all the CW shows
see
today
you.
though.
Yep, see you soon.
Like
Thank you, Fiona.
Black Lightning and all them. I wish they would have did that instead of making it
we
up,
have
breaking it
another
up into
call,
2 days, unless they was gonna do it
Dexter,
tomorrow.
another amazing
So I don't know why they
friend
waited,
and,
but
another amazing fan who also was
they could have went on did that today because I ain't really see nothing that was just like mind blowing. I be more hype about the TV stuff than the movie
been
universe.
around for a long time and really making this
I don't know if I'm
happen.
gonna stay
So
live that
let's
long, to
talk
be
to
honest.
Dexter.
I'm a little
Dexter.
annoyed today.
All
I'm
right.
probably gonna do the flash panel and
How are
go.
you, my friend?
Awesome. I'm glad you came. It's great to see you.
Thank you. Great to see you as well.
So
Who is
I
this?
got you on the spot because I want to ask you a couple questions. So I guess the first question is, what are your initial thoughts, and where were you when you first heard about the Snyder Cut movement, or how did it come on your radar?
Yeah, well, it was very early on. I'll tell you, right after the viewing of the theatrical edition, I went to.
I hear what the
internet
Flash
and I
got to
felt
say
that
when they do the
I
panel. That
couldn't
don't
be
make
the
sense
only
for them
one
to
that
have
felt a
10
certain
episodes.
way.
That's stupid.
So
but
after
whatever.
maybe a few weekends, I had a few chats with a few people, and yeah, it kind of fell into my lap, and I said, this is something that I can really get behind. And I did what I could in order to try to help, and here I am, multiple
I mean, if you
years
mad
later,
that Trey not here, you can leave
still
until he
trying
come
to
back.
be a forefront of this whole thing to help you guys out, and thankfully it's been a positive turn of events.
All the TV show
Yeah,
panels are in
like, how
September
crazy
except
is
this
it that,
one.
like,
That's why I
was
did it
saying
today,
the other
because
day,
the
I shot
Flash
the
still
movie
today
in
to show you how important
2016.
he is.
Like that's when I was
He on his
set
own day.
shooting, and here we are in 2021.
What's up, Kyra?
And well, coming up to, and that's when the movie's going to come out, and seems impossible.
Y'all be
That's
hella worried
awesome.
about Trey?
So, to that, when you
I could
started
leave and
this
y'all could just
movement,
have
do
him by
you think there was
himself.
a chance that they would do this?
That's a really great question. Early on, I had high hopes about it, and I think it was just because of my ignorance on how the industry worked. Toward a quarter into it, I kind of said, well, we're not really speaking their language. How
What's
can
up,
we get them
Nana?
to want to do this for us? I think that's the key, and
Hey,
which made it
Hey,
really
Lazy.
happen is just the fact that they saw that there were so many people.
They probably do Omega. I'm
that really
tired.
wanted to
It's so
stand
annoying.
behind
Like,
the,
obviously, he coming back.
artistry
He
of
wouldn't
all
miss the Flash.
artists
So I don't know
and
why
the
y'all asked
integrity
where he
of
at.
it. And yeah, here we are.
I always felt like when I was sort of observing this movement, in a lot of ways, for fans, the way the comic book calendar is set up, it'd be like, oh, the anniversary of
Check
the release,
Patreon for
or
Doom Patrol if you
Comic-Con,
wanna know
or
if we
Brazil
started.
Comic-Con, or New York Comic-Con, and you guys just always kind of using those
What's up,
events
Kobe?
as
What's
like
up,
a
Reddit
springboard,
Clips?
'cause you're like, look, we got something to say, so it always felt like.
Yeah, it was
Who is
tough
the
coming up
savior
with
of
those
DC
things at
movies
times.
though?
There
Like
was
y'all
really
be acting like
chat,
they
a lot
the
of
same person
behind-the-scenes
be on
Zoom
every
calls
movie.
and phone calls and WhatsApp
If
messages.
they had a
trying to
savior,
come
they
up
would have been
with what
saved. They
could
wouldn't be
get
trying
next.
to
So
scrap
think
and
about
save
next
now.
man, and then when you were to kind of give us a little hint or a little something to play along with.
I did a
and it
whole
just
live
really,
stream
really
on
helped us
Stargirl.
to
Go back and
continue
find
on.
it
So
if you
thank
want to
you
know
for
how I
that.
feel
Yeah,
about it.
that
I'm
for
not
me
gonna
was
go over that
amazing 'cause
again.
it was cool to have this kind of conversation with the fans, where I could either
The worst Flash
release an image
season,
or just say something,
probably
and just
between
get
4
this
and 5, but I feel
response
like
that
4
I
for
could
me the
feel
most
this kind of
probably.
energy exchange that was really, really, really exciting. Do you have a favorite moment from this experience?
I think my favorite moment so far is getting the opportunity to fly out to.
I don't know what all
your
we gonna
event
watch, to be
in
honest. I know we came on here for the Flash, so how long we stay, I don't
such
know.
a memorable event for me and my sons, and something that I will always cherish with me. One of the other things I was just really, really excited to see. And this is just me, and I don't want to make things heavy, but just the opportunity to see the smile on yours and Debbie's face.
Right, but if
when
the channel
it was
not vibing
official,
because it's not a
it
hole,
was
then
just
you can
really
leave until the
heartwarming
hole
to me.
is
And
back. That's
honestly,
all I'm saying. Y'all not gonna
tear
bother
up a
me
little bit. I will admit
about
that.
what
I
Trey
teared
is.
up a
I
little
cut
bit.
this shit
But
off.
it's just
That's how I
because
feel
it
today.
was
I cut
just
this
a
shit
lot of
off
work that paid
and
off.
watch it on my own.
And
And
just
y'all
excited
can get
to
whatever
see that
trailer
you guys
come
were
after
really,
that.
really
Y'all not
happy.
finna bother me
Well,
about
I
Trey.
got to admit that
He
we
chose to
also,
leave. He could come back whenever he want to come back. He grown.
When we heard the news, we all got pretty emotional, and it's been an incredible journey. And for us,
You just go to DCFanDome.com. It's like
amazing
live on their
parts is
site.
that we were
If you
able
trying to
to,
like watch
you know,
it, that's all you do. It's not
interact
nothing
with
like
and be
complicated.
part of this fan community in an amazing way, and it's changed us and made us really grateful for being able to have this dialogue.
Because I don't have time to
and
do Saturday
also,
Scares when I'm busy
frankly,
posting all this
feeling
other
the
stuff. They
incredible
keep getting
support
blocked.
for the work that I
My
get
kids are
to
back in
experience,
school. I have a
when we
regular
see these-
schedule now, so I
these
post what I post when I have time.
fan-generated events and things that really have nothing to do with selling a movie or doing anything that has to do with commerce. It's really for love, and we feel it. And also the amazing charitable work that you guys, the amount of money you've raised for suicide prevention is just unbelievable. So again, thank you so much. We couldn't thank you enough. So Dexter, thanks.
I don't have no comment on the Snyder Cut until they drop it and I watch it. I mean, people saying it's the same thing with like extras in, and he's saying it's totally different. I know Hollywood will lie to you real quick to get you to watch something, so I'll wait and see. I'll save my judgment for when it come out.
How you guys are going to see the movie and what format we're going to have it in. It's going to be in 4 parts, 1 hour each. So 4 hours of Justice League is coming your way.
So it's 4 hours, yeah, because it's 4 parts. They trying to do it, break it down like episodes, like how they do them pieces on Netflix. Like when they see us, when you got like the different parts.
Also, to all my international fans and everyone
they keep you watching instead of just watching the one and done. He built it up all this hype. I'm telling y'all gonna be cussing this man out if this shit the same movie, bro, with just like extended pieces.
Yet, there's still hope. If you go to Into the People, you can get your associate producer shirt, and I want you guys, it all goes to a good cause, so please go grab a shirt if you time to play the little teaser, because that's why you're really here, to see some footage from the movie as I promised. So why don't we check that out? So here it is, Justice League.
Now I've heard there was a secret chord that David played.
I don't know.
And it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the 4th, the 5th, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. I did my best. It wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I've told the truth. I didn't come to fool you. And even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord of Song with nothing on my tongue but hallelujah.
This guy's probably fought hundreds of thousands of other super beings on the other planets he's destroyed,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And we have to assume he's
He
won.
wasn't in there for
Care
it
how
no
many
way.
demons he's fought and how many hells. He's never fought us. Not us united.
4 hours, y'all. Y'all ready for that shit, ain't it?
Zack Snyder, man. Zack Snyder.
Amazing, and that's how we do it in the DC fandom.
I wasn't looking at the comments because y'all got annoying watch everything. So he back now. All of y'all that was riding on his coattail, y'all happy. Not if Henry is in it 4 hours, sure. I'm pretty sure. I don't even remember the first Justice League, to be honest. But I don't think he gonna be in it no 4 hours. Ooh, now all the pets. Oh. Oh, not the Bane, dog. Not Clark Kent. Guy wouldn't even sit, like, he wouldn't even let me. I'm tired. They come up with this Flash TV panel though. Ooh, not your master is back. Chat, I'm tired.
I'm going to get you with my superhero power.
I don't know what this little shit is with these clay people that they've been doing. It's so awkward. I don't know what this is.
Why is he called Robin? Because you don't really see bats and robins together, do you? Suppose they both fly and they both eat insects.
Ooh.
Yeah. I promise not to play jokes on people. I'm quite good at long jump. I spring a bit more than everyone else. I'm quite bouncy.
Oh, okay. If you fall, I swear to God. Oh. I don't know what this is. It's time for all the shenanigans. I can't wait to see the comments on Twitter.
Stick around because we've got the Flash.
The real Flash that everybody came for. Not the movie. Oh my goodness. Let me stop.
My name is Barry Allen.
Yes.
And I am the fastest man alive.
Yes. Until the season. Omega Geek. The memes I've already seen of Candace from earlier talking about my husband instead of like Barry or Grant. She said my husband.
FanDome. I'm Chancellor Agard from
Oh, they got
Entertainment
Chancellor
Weekly, and
again.
this is the Flash panel. Joining me today, we have Grant Gustin, who plays the Scarlet Speedster himself, the Flash, aka Barry Allen. Candace Patton, who plays reporter extraordinaire Iris West Allen. Daniel Panabaker, who pulls double duty as both Caitlin Snow and Frost. Carlos Valdez, who plays the ever-quotable mechanical engineer Cisco Ramon. Daniel Nicolay, who plays meta attorney Lucille Horton. Brandon McKnight, who plays enthusiastic scientist Chester P. Runk. And Kayla Compton, who plays Central City citizen intern Allegra Garcia. Also, we have showrunner and executive producer Eric Wallace. Hi, guys.
There we go.
Before we talk about season 7, I do want to go back through season 6, which I think was a really unique year for the show. Because Eric,
Carlos always looked like he been like,
like he been man chilling. Let that man
I thought it
chill.
was really successful. In the first half with blood work, we were
I
able
forgot
to
about this
drill
man
down
with all the
on
shit that been
the
going on. I
story
forgot he
and
was
dealing
even in the
with
season.
In the back half,
Boy, I need to
we're
rewatch
able
this
to
season. I
really
forgot.
drill into Iris's
It's been so
character,
long.
Team Citizen, and Eva's story, and then we'll see at the top of season 7 how it all comes together.
And for the cast, especially the ones who've been here since season 1, in the moment, could you feel something different about the show and how it was structured?
I loved it. I was a big fan of it. I'm really glad that we got to, it gives the opportunity to really flesh out those villains a little bit
All
more
you can keep
and
saying is
not
that all the
spread them
women on the
out so
CW
much
beautiful.
that
That's the only reason you
feel
watch.
Sort of filling in episodes to get to the
You kept saying the same thing about the girl that's gonna play Batwoman.
Yeah, I think a show needs to change in order to grow.
As an actor too, it prevents fatigue throughout the season. 22 episodes is a long time, 9 months, and I think for us having this kind of break in the season where a new sort of storyline emerges kind of puts us in a headspace of feeling reinvigorated with the work.
The first half of the season was very
These
much about
cuts.
Barry's walk up to crisis and him dealing with his mortality.
I don't know how you're doing this. Real or not,
I'm being
coming
honest,
for you.
like
Great.
they're
What was
actresses,
it
like they more than they face.
Barry in that way in the first half of the season, especially with episodes like The Last Temptation.
That was a really special episode to me, and I think it really was a good episode to show just kind of the culmination of all this conflict kind of boiling over. I just felt really lucky.
Who needs that information though? Ain't you got a girlfriend up in quarantine with you while you talking about piping somebody else?
As a journalist, for you, Candace, what was it like to sort of explore that side
Half of these women wouldn't even
more detail?
breathe hard in y'all direction. Y'all be doing the most.
Teased Iris being this ace reporter since season 1.
Thank you,
It's always
Danny.
kind of been put on the back burner, so it was a nice treat to finally have it be at the
Put on the back burner.
arc for the season. It's such a male.
But now she out here doing her thing. People jealous and upset. Running her business.
Yo, when they was doing their panel earlier, somebody was about to talk shit about Trump. They cut that shit so fast. It was so funny. They was like, we don't need none of that over here. Stop.
Got 2 new characters with
Oh my
Esther,
goodness.
and
I think it was the girl from Legends that they cut.
How was your experience sort of coming into a show that sort of 6 seasons in and sort of finding your way through it?
I was intimidated for sure. I knew
course
these
you
guys were a family, and I
Are they?
was
Let me
nervous.
stop.
Danny was one of the first
Let me
people
stop.
that made me feel so
I guess
welcome.
families
We were
don't
shooting
like
a
other family
scene,
members, so I guess you could say
and
that.
She just took me under her wing instantly, and I remember she was like, "Do you want to take a picture?" And I was like, "Do I want to take a picture with you?" Yes. And then I got the
Who said
courage
that?
to like
Who
ask
said
other
take
people to take pictures, but she like made me feel so welcome instantly.
I was a big fan. I am a big fan of the show, and I watched the show. The Flash is my little sister's favorite superhero, so we've watched the show since season 1. So I came in already like understanding what the show was about, like what the show's tone was, stuff like that. For me, it was more so just meeting everybody and trying to find my spot and my place without interrupting or changing too much.
After you see a boy from the Clark sisters, he out here putting in work on these shows.
Chester, he views Chester. It's sort of like him. There's sort of enthusiasm about science and all that. I'm curious. 1, what conversations did you have with Eric about sort of crafting this performance as Chester? 2, did you base any of it on Eric himself?
I remember the first day on set, I met Eric, and I remember him just telling me this guy's brain works faster than his mouth. He can't speak as quickly as he thinks.
Hey, what up, party people? Welcome to a world where all are welcome and anything, including the scientifically impossible, can and probably will happen.
Kayla, with Allegra, I'm curious, coming into the show, I mean, how did you sort of connect with your character, and in what ways did you relate to her?
The way I look at Allegra is that she just wants to fit in and belong somewhere, and I just super resonate with that. Family is really important to me, my friendships are really important to me, and belonging to something or having a community is just really important to me. So that was one of the first things that I like connected with Allegra. She just wants a family and she like wants to belong, and she hasn't had that previously, and so I just super resonate with her on that level.
For you, I guess
you're in the Flash family now.
Yeah.
Good, please.
Season 6 was
Let me
hush. Herself for finding a way to craft a life for herself. For you, what was it like to explore that journey with this character?
It was great. It was really fun to.
I'd be that petty ass host and risk my job being like, so, Daniel, how do you feel about Candace? Then I lost my whole job today and not gave a
For a
fuck.
fight and then disappears and we don't really.
They've been to cut the camera so quick. Next question.
Wow. To dig in and flesh it out and have a little bit of fun with it.
She over here talking about the
Candace
Flash
was saying
family, like,
earlier,
okay.
it's nice to have the variety after 6 seasons and 100 and we're rapidly approaching 150 episodes.
Yep. Changed this season for Cecile. She sort of decides to become a
Wonder what they gonna do
attorney,
for that episode.
For metahumans, for you, what has it been?
It's
like
not
to
even that, Omega.
Evolve from when she was initially introduced to where she is now.
It's a black.
What you gonna do if I don't leave her alone?
I got to
Nothing.
be a regular person, then I got to be a telepath, and then I got to be an empath, and then now
Right, they gonna cut my mic and turn my face cam off.
defense attorney, and then
They gonna be like, did she just? For the fans.
Is there something that you're hoping to do that you haven't gotten a chance to do on the show yet?
I have always, this is not news to anybody, Eric will not be surprised, I have wanted Cecile to be bad, just a little bit bad.
That's what I'm talking about, girl. That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
she might be then.
So good. I would have a lot
They
of
might
fun
incorporate that
playing, like,
later.
bad
Where is my boy Joe at?
Eric does not
Where
believe
Joe?
me to be as good of a writer as I am an actor. So he continues to not buy my pitches.
Don't let her be bad.
In Carlos, I mean, this season 5 ended with him giving up his powers, and this season was very much about him figuring out what his role on the team was without those powers.
Yeah.
After 5 seasons of Cisco's vibe, what was it like for you to explore this new, this Cisco in a new place like this?
I don't think he regrets that decision. but I think it definitely haunts him. I'm actually feeling a lot like Cisco these days because, like, you know, I'll have a fan.
I'm surprised they ain't got Tom on here.
See on the street or whatever. They'll be like, "Yo," but vibe though.
Come on.
You know, and I have to imagine Cisco's probably feeling very similarly. Like, I know.
The beginning of season 6 actually had an episode called Kiss Kiss Breach Breach, which is Cisco-centric. And included on the DVD set coming out in August is a black and white version of that episode. And we have a clip from that episode.
Not
so
a
let's
black
check
and
it
white.
out.
What, man, I wonder what make them do that.
You murdered my daughter. No, I didn't do it. I swear. Liar.
You have to believe me. Leave him alone.
Thank you for the donation, Lazy.
Where did you get that?
In Cisco's workshop. I don't know how it got there.
I do. He just murdered my daughter with it.
Wow, right?
Pretty cool,
so exciting.
Very cool.
Carlos, an episode was so Cisco-centric about him dealing with Gypsy's death. What was it like leading the A-plot?
So gratifying to my budding narcissism.
I know, right?
We also have a...
I'm being nosy looking at all the people background. He got like a regular window air conditioner in the background.
Ooh,
Carlos, it looked like he got a regular window air conditioner over there. I ain't seen one of them so long. That's all
so let's check out that clip.
I've achieved my goal. This company is all mine. You lost your speed? You're not much of a threat, are you? Just stay out of my way.
Wait, what?
Iris is my wife. I have to save her.
What are you? I am a product of your broken mind.
How much speed you have?
Why does she?
Enough for a few hours. I need your help to build an artificial speed force. That's how I can get my speed back.
I was an empath too, only I never held back. What did you do to me? Imagine what you'd become if you weren't so afraid. This time, no one is coming to save you. Not your friends, not your husband. There's only two options in this place: survival or madness. You lied.
Yeah, I lied.
Oh, frack.
There's a supersonic jet about to crash over the city.
And the Flash isn't fast enough to stop it.
Eva can move anywhere, through any mirror in the universe, in the blink of an eye. She's faster than I am, and somehow I'm supposed to stop her?
I have unfinished business and a whole world to liberate.
We need a plan. We've all lost so much this year. Some things can't be taken. We still have our will to fight for those we love.
Keep watching. Keep trying to break me. Because I'm not afraid of the woman that I am today. But you are, Eva.
Team Flash needs as many hands on deck as possible. We're now Flash.
We go save Iris and our friends.
Get everybody back.
Eric, you talk about what
Not that so like what's going on.
When we had the shutdown happen, as unfortunate as it was,
Don't disrespect
we were on
Barry.
the last day of filming for what would have been the 20th episode of last season, which now will become partially the first episode of season 7. So we did have 85% of the footage that we were able to use. Plus, also, we knew where we were going already in season 7. So even though it's only footage really from one episode, pay attention to the way it's presented. It's actually huge spoilers all over the place.
And that sizzle had a lot of Iris in it, a lot of Iris in the Mirrorverse. Candace, I mean, can you sort of, in your mind, I guess, how do you think First Time Mirrorverse has sort of affected her?
She leaning like she can't hear you. So she was leaning for her like she couldn't hear.
I believe she will come out very soon when we pick up season 7. It'll be very interesting to see how she's been affected by being kind of stuck in this maddening world with this super villain.
Preview showed that sort of Barry is sort of working as hard as he can to get his powers back, get his speed back. I mean, for you, do you think Barry has enjoyed any part of not having his speed at this point, or do you think he really does really misses it, I guess?
Yeah, no, I think he really just
Everybody
misses it. I don't think, especially with Iris being trapped in the Mirrorverse at the moment, and then Eva being a factor, I don't think any part of him has been like, well, I guess I'll just enjoy this downtime while I can. I think he genuinely not just wants his powers back, but he feels that he needs them back, and he's also started to feel that they define him and what is he without them.
Big bads for season 7. Eric, what was it about Goth that you're like, oh, there's something there for that?
I want to make sure that new fans, especially new young fans who are reading the comic book right now, are welcomed to the show. So it's not just Silver Age villains and Bronze Age villains. There might be a young girl or a young boy who is reading those Flash comics right now and going, where's my villain, my generation's villain?
And with that, let's move on to some fan questions. Last season, we got to see some romantic moments between Barry and Iris, even though it was Mirror Iris. Will we get to see more of that with the real Iris this season? And this question comes from Jamaica.
They will find their way back to each other eventually. A lot of the romance and the chemistry
Every time I see
between
them,
Brent and I
it's
has
just
always
funny
been
because how they always be doing
something
their
even
characters
deeper
off
than that.
screen.
It's the way we look at each other and the way the characters are written.
For Grant, which
They had a picture of like a girl sipping tea in her computer. Hold on.
The iconic gold boots.
This might be a question for me, but really it's for Eric, because I don't know if this is saying too much, but if it were up to me, it would have been like 2 seasons ago. So
These gold boots.
That'll do it for us today.
I mean, if they
Thank
find
you
a way
all
to
for
make it
joining
look
me for
alright,
the
I'm sure
panel. I had
they'll
a really good
incorporate it.
time. For everyone watching, please make sure you tune into
That's the fan questions. They them 2 questions. That was it. Some boots and like that's it.
Is available
They
now
did
on
that
digital
shit so
and
quick.
comes out on Blu-ray and DVD on August 25th.
So, this is the DC FanDome. Wow, what a cool place to be. You think you've seen it all? Not even close. Another big game.
Not that what about Ralph? Y'all messy. They want to talk about that shit here. I'm tired.
Of Black Adam, Aquaman, and the Batman. And now for
They
some
probably
more
took
of
questions
your
that were
fan
already like
questions.
asked earlier. This shit look like it was pre-recorded because they can't be exactly on point doing live. Somebody gonna run over. Like the way them cuts are, they was cutting too quick. Like soon as somebody finished, they would cut to somebody else. They probably already had it pre-recorded and just, you know.
That's a good question.
I would like to. I mean, honestly, as a
I'm
nerd,
surprised they had this because they don't supposed to have none of this stuff.
What the hell?
Like, I got chills, and it would be cool.
That's probably how he regularly be
Justice
around.
League.
He probably don't grow that shit out unless he have to.
I would love for that to happen, and
not that
as
tattoo
far
across
as
the chest.
Henderson, you know, I don't know. I was not a fan of him going. So
Don't they must cover that stuff up for the show? Didn't they have him like in a shirtless scene with Lynn before?
So I would love for him to be revived, but
makeup.
That's why I said they must cover it up. That was my first word. They must cover it up. This shit had to be pre-recorded. That's probably why it was so easy to push the other shit back.
Our characters have been
But I seen a meme earlier with like a girl in her computer sipping tea, and they talking about something that was Grant listening to Candace call him my husband on live.
Let's take a look at some of your
That shit was funny.
amazing
They
art
always have stupid shit to do.
by our talented fans.
This art be
right
dope.
now.
What timeline? You mean what Earth? She's on Earth 2.
Who?
Stargirl.
How y'all watch that and don't know that?
Excuse me.
Every time you see him, you can't help but think about living single. I be forgetting he was even on there sometimes, to be honest.
Scooter.
That was the one that worked at
Scooter was always with Khadijah, but he kept leaving, going doing what he was.
So he didn't work at the place she worked at? Oh, so who was that, I wonder? I'm thinking about that other dude. I always had a smart ass mouth.
Alright, so here's what it is. You all will get a reaction to the Flash trailer later. And some of the stuff they said, just watch how cold I am in that reaction. Just watch.
And did you see that Black Adam art piece in there?
Just watch how badass I am. You understand.
I know them, but I ain't seen Living
who I
Single
am,
so
really.
long, so I don't remember none of that. Not that I'm gonna need some more gameplay for Gotham Knights. What's this?
I want y'all to pay attention
I've been waiting for this moment.
Oh, not this green screen
very
background.
long time.
For like years. It's taking so long.
This is the one.
Bye.
This is the one that's going to change everything.
So I found out earlier watching the thing with the girls.
It's Black Adam.
They finna show something.
Years ago,
right.
Kahndaq was a melting pot of cultures, wealth, power, and magic.
Oh.
Yet most of us had nothing, except for the chains around our necks. Kahndaq needed a hero.
Kahndaq.
I like how somebody drew him like
me. I did what needed to be done,
and
they imprisoned me for it.
That's right.
Oh, that was the dude from Shazam. I like this whole
5,000 years later.
Oh.
I'm free. And I give you my word. No one will ever stop me again.
Oh, excuse me? Shit, he making me want to watch this shit.
Alright, what's up everybody? And so
Sir.
happy to be joining you guys at the first ever DC FanDome. You guys are watching from around the world. You're excited. I'm excited. And I got to tell you, first of all, I got to give props to my two friends, Jim Lee and Boss Logic, who teamed up with me to create that really amazing.
Damn, Boss Logic just went on. Like, they just be making shit for everybody now.
Of the Black Adam movie that we plan to
dope,
create
though.
and deliver for you. Now, I wish I could show you more, a lot more, but as you can imagine, we're still in the very early processes of this creation. But I can promise all of you this, all of you around the world right now watching, I can promise you this, I give you my word, that we are going to go beyond your wildest expectations. And I already know this because your expectations are high, so are mine. Look, at the end of the day, I truly have one boss that I aim to please, besides my wife and my daughters. And that boss, of course, is you guys, the fans, the audience. Always audience first in my book. All right, so I know you guys got a lot of questions. I'm going to do my best to answer as many as I can. Let's get this show on the road. Here we go.
This background.
All right, the first question comes in from June Rodriguez of the United States. The question is, how powerful can we expect Black Adam to be? Well, great question, Jude. Thank you for asking that question. As we all know, Black Adam is one of the most powerful superheroes, anti-heroes, villains, whatever you want to call Black Adam. He is one of the most powerful.
Get it, come on now.
I'm like, what is he?
We all know the superheroes, they have to exhibit a little bit of restraint when it comes to taking care of the bad guys, if you will, or taking care of the people who are opposite them, who are opposing them.
Exactly.
In their way. But this idea that you could take all of Black Adam's powers and he does not practice restraint, that makes for a really powerful combination, and one that's explosive, one that's very dangerous, and one that is.
I need to read his comics so I can understand. Like,
I think very likable.
Is he like the Punisher?
To me, at least.
Or no? Like he evil? That's what I'm saying. Like, what is he?
He can.
Because
he's a villain, but he's an anti-hero. He can do both. It depends.
Who would it be and why? The number one choice on who I would love to take with me on an adventure would be Wonder Woman. And I'll tell you why. No, I know what you guys are thinking. Oh, of course you would, Rock. No. Look, Gal is my friend. She's a very good friend of mine. But
that's right.
Wonder Woman.
Fast and Furious.
One that I have such a tremendous
I forgot about that.
I've always thought that this combination of Wonder
She
Woman
probably
and
was
Black
like,
Adam
they
would
doing
make
like
an
Adam.
incredible.
You need to get over here. Probably heard this shit way before they thought about him. Get in here, sir.
To this answer is, I always thought that it might be cool to hang out with Superman.
Somebody just said Black Adam is kind of like
similar
Shazam.
In terms of our powers, our strengths, our speeds. Because look, at the end of the day, you never know. Black Adam and Superman.
That is his favorite phrase. Look, at the end of the day. That's like Obama and let me be clear.
That's the purpose of having a Black Adam movie, so he can go up against Shazam in the movie. Whoever said that, like that's
from the UK. The question is, out of all the characters you could have played, what is it about Black Adam that stuck out to you that makes him unique? It's a great question, Caleb. Thank you very much. Caleb or Caleb, I hope I pronounced your name right.
He's like,
Black
no.
Adam has been with me
No.
for a very, very long
Black
time.
Adam is not like
project that has
what?
been in development for a very
Aquaman is like
10 years plus with myself, our
producer Hiram Garcia.
He's a king, and kings aren't always nice. That's true.
I mean, this has been in our DNA and in our wiring for such a long time.
First time I was introduced to Black Adam was like in the Injustice game, so that game was already like twisted from.
Namor was first, Aquaman was second.
The line is a little blurred. I love that he doesn't toe the mark. I love that he doesn't walk the line. I love that he has his own sense of Black Adam justice. I also love the fact that his origins are that of a slave. When the origins are that of somebody who is enslaved, his people enslaved, his family enslaved, and he's felt the burdens and the pressures of a larger entity holding him down until he can't take it anymore. And when you come from that place, it's just a different energy and a vibe, different mana that you have. So I've always loved that about Black Adam, which informs how Black Adam operates, how he sees justice, how he delivers justice. And,
who's confused?
And I've always appreciated that about Black Adam. Okay, this next great question is from Ayush Butola from India. I hope I pronounced your name right. So from India, thank you for this question. Will you stay faithful to the fact Black Adam, at the end of the day, is a ruthless keeper of justice and not a stereotypical villain or a hero? I love this question, and my stripped away, honest answer is yes. You know, as we all know, there's many variations and iterations of Black Adam that we have all fallen over the years. Excuse me, over the years. And what I can promise you is the Black Adam that I feel in my heart is the right one to root our story in the beginning. This origin story.
So when this movie supposed to come out?
Next year, I think.
Will possess all the qualities that we have loved.
I'm gonna read some comments and I'm gonna give it a
variation of Black Adam you love, which he is ruthless. He's a ruthless keeper of justice. He is the judge, the jury, and the executioner.
He is on it. Rock, I am so proud right now.
He probably did his background, his homework.
I am so proud right now. This is an A-list celebrity that's done the research. I'm proud right now. I am so fucking proud right now, bro. He is not bullshitting. He just ain't the muscles, bitch. He is out here reading.
Not a video question.
Dwayne, how you doing, man? My
Who
question
is it?
is, I just want to know how you're feeling about the fact that I'm coming.
Adam
to the SWAT
Smasher?
game. Just curious.
Season 2, episode 1 of The Flash.
I'm glad, Noah, that you said that, because there's a difference between coming.
Got all big, absorbed, and then, you know what I'm saying, buried through the
He asked, he used to call him Dwayne, like they friends, like, what's up, Dwayne?
Well, I guess he's in the movie.
Oh.
Good to see you too. I've been really good, man. Excited to be here. Excited to be a part of the team, man.
Man, it's so cool to have you be part of this team.
So he went from the Flash, like villain of the week, to like on this.
Well, that guy didn't play him in the Flash. It was another guy.
Oh, you just discovered the character. Okay.
Training hard, despite us being locked down. How has that been going? Let the fans know.
It's been really good. You know, there's a lot of different precautions that we take now, but it's been a lot of training outside. You know, on the tarmac or like on the turf. You know, a lot of sled work, a lot of hypertrophy training.
Not 2021 is obviously. We'll see.
Grinding. You know what that's like, man. It's just a lot of hard work and just trying to, you know, do the best that I can to be ready to
I'm gonna have to
deliver.
look this guy. I don't know if I know him off the top of my head.
You're gonna crush this role. I can't wait. I love that you said that you're training on the tarmac, right? So, and the fact that you're on the tarmac means it's about 120 degrees on that tarmac.
Oh, it's warm down here.
Well, man, really quickly, I know that a lot of fans are super excited that we are introducing JSA after all these years.
Oh.
And what is it about Adam Smasher, which, by the way, is one of my favorite characters, especially, you know, when you see him just grow so large and everything is like just so badass and and powerful. What is it about the character that attracted you?
I feel like they gave him that background just to show you that this is where we going. This is his element. This is the character he's gonna be playing. So let's put him in that element. That's just.
Where his grandfather was kind of, you know, a villain, and
I haven't seen none of this stuff that he in. That's why I don't know him.
Spirit to just
he ain't like a lot of
and what I
newer
love
stuff.
about the character is that he goes through this transformation throughout the film, where I think he's not expecting the world of being a superhero, because this is, you know,
If you go back and look at the live streams, you can see that we talked about Stargirl already. Y'all keep bringing her up. I already had a whole discussion about Stargirl.
So it's this journey that he goes on of what it means to be a superhero, and he gets to really see someone like Black Adam, who takes a different approach, clearly, to solving a problem or fighting bad guys.
I wonder if we go get.
It's an exciting character. It's a young character. It's a new, fresh face. And
I wonder if we go get Isis and.
Somebody said that earlier that she in this or something.
What's his name? Osiris. His
They didn't mention him, but I seen them mention her.
I wonder. Maybe that'll be the second movie.
Cool to see Adam Smasher next to Black Adam, and how, especially when your character, just becomes even more powerful and he grows. It's just such an incredible visual to see Adam Smasher just so big and badass. And Black Adam is ridiculous.
When you look up the cast for the movie, it only showed them two.
It's awesome, man, and I'm
they
so
don't
happy.
Nobody know who else in it.
Adam Smasher wasn't in season 1. Season 1 of what?
Thank you so much for working so hard. This has been a passion project, a dream of mine for many, many years. So I thank you.
Who said
my heart is
Adam
full of
Smasher was in
gratitude,
season
brother,
1?
for all the hard work that you're going to put in, and this is only the beginning. I can't wait to get on set with you.
I didn't say season 1. I said
that's what they talking about though.
I said season 2, episode 1.
So grateful.
You have to go look that up real quick before you brought that back up because it's been a minute.
So cool to see my boy Noah. Can't wait for you guys to see him in the movie.
I said season.
Somebody.
Trying to get through as many questions.
You gotta be quick. You gotta be quicker than that with me in the flat. You gotta be quicker than that.
Some of y'all be trolling though. That's why I be ignoring half of y'all. Anybody got
Season 2, episode 1.
And who from the JSA is going to be in our movie? Well, I don't want to reveal too much this early on, but I thought this might answer some of your questions. Okay. Take a look.
Let's see.
I have a knack for destroying bullies, but there are some who think I.
Oh, bitch! We getting Hawkman?
Not the one that don't never talk. What's Shira? Ooh, Dr. Fate. I don't like none of these hoes. I'm tired.
Bitch!
I'm tired. Who was that? Oh, Trey. God damn it.
Hold on.
They call themselves the
I'm
Justice
tired.
Society.
Wait a minute.
An organization that believes in fighting for truth.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Going too much.
The only beliefs I
What the fuck?
are mine. Welcome to truth.
I can't even find a damn thing.
So as you guys can see, we are cooking up something.
What the fuck?
And certainly a lot of fun. We are all excited about it.
Hawkman getting screen time in this bitch?
He don't even ever talk in the stuff that I be seeing him in.
I want you guys to help.
Who was that girl? He said
It's
Cyclone?
pretty important. I need you guys to help.
Oh,
me
Cyclops?
message
That
out
ain't no
to,
Cyclops. I'm tired.
To some of the other ones. Some of the other DC superheroes. Let's let Flash, Shazam, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Batman, and Superman. Let's let them know something.
Oh, excuse
Things
me?
will never be the same.
Oh.
Because the hierarchy of power in the DC universe
what?
is about to change.
He doesn't sound like he really threatening them. This man.
That's what I'm talking about.
He sound like he really threatening them. I was like, excuse me?
Change it up.
If they get this shit right, like that's how epic it's supposed to be, right? Like, so them group of people he named for his movie, is that who's supposed to fight Justice League? Or they just...
I'm going to hand this back over to Aisha. Take it away.
Yes, they like the justice versus the injustice, like that'd be a movie.
I hate Dr. Fate, y'all. They showed Dr. Fate dusty ass. I'm tired. You snatched the thing out. Who was the big dude that was punching the ground with the like?
That was Adam Smasher.
Oh, I was like, cause I didn't catch all that. And the girl's name is Cyclone. I don't think I ever seen her. Dr. Fate and the Furious. I'm tired.
Kind of
okay, then.
I feel like I find her opposite to me in the sense that
I know her from?
I'm nowhere
That's
near
Astra. She just said her name from Legends of Tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I was like, she just said her name was Astra.
But I think
She got 37
there's
rings
something
on. I can't.
Side of myself that I find quite easy to go to. So I think it says quite a lot about me
that there's something under the surface of wanting to be.
So when I was watching the girl panel earlier, the girl that plays
a level
Zari,
my own
she's not Muslim.
which is-
Cause like the people when they was interviewing her, they was thinking she was Muslim. So I don't know if they thought that when they put her on the panel or if they just did. But like the way she answered the question though, like the way she came back was smooth because she was like, she told what her ethnicity was, but she was like, where Legends got it right was when they hired me, they hired a Muslim writer.
Prepared for any possible situation.
So she's not, even though she plays that role. A lot of people, I didn't know that. What?
It's becoming a problem.
How are you out of toilet paper?
Also, I've started talking to myself.
Toilet paper was an April problem. Now we're all out of flour.
Why?
I have flour.
I don't know who did these little in between things.
Yes.
Can I have some?
Maybe. Do you have any toilet paper?
They got Kevin Conroy to do this.
They have a whole panel with the different bats on it. This might be what's gonna come on. I forgot to look at my schedule. What is happening? What you need?
It's weird that he's here.
It's weird that any of us are here. It's weird.
It's
times.
thundering
We just
outside.
gotta
What you
keep
need,
it
bro?
together. Get some toilet paper and make sure we wear our masks when we go out.
Oh,
I always wear.
not that Batman gotta tell y'all to wear masks when y'all
Are
go.
wearing the right kind of mask.
Oh,
Will Fidel?
Right.
I'm wearing a mask. Your masks are like you cut the most important parts of the mask off. On
They had so many Batman panels behind the bat, legacy of the bat.
pandemic-wise.
Thank you.
I should know.
Because you're from the future, yes.
Oh.
Understand.
Do you? And another.
And then they got the Lego Batman. I'm tired.
Gee,
Oh,
do you think his connection got cut off?
they
Maybe
petty.
Our actions erased his timeline.
We can only hope.
They petty. So they got all these on DC Universe.
Guys, today is all about the superheroes that we all love.
Killer Kung Fu Wolf bitch.
This who I was talking about like weeks ago when I had brought her up as Stephen the male friend. The girl Aisha, like that's who I had brought up.
Killer Kung Fu Wolf
A
bitch.
safer place for all of us. They don't wear capes, but they do wear masks. And their superpower is their selfless dedication to
I need to
others.
see what's coming
They are
out
the
after
real-life superheroes in the fight against a global enemy, COVID-19.
CW shows are turning to shit.
Y'all ain't gotta block that, you know,
Then
that's
don't
somebody's opinion.
watch.
Right. I don't know why, like, this what we here to talk about, like, DC and stuff, and they gotta
Right.
be like, not CNN heroes.
Hey, I'm Anderson Cooper. I hope you're enjoying your time here in the DC
How the
FanDome.
hell y'all get
As
Anderson
you spend
Cooper?
Today celebrating your favorite
It
DC
just says
superheroes.
CNN.
We'd like to introduce you to some real-life heroes, everyday people who see a
I'm
need
sure he got a check.
and jump in to help. While COVID-19 continues to spread, so do the efforts of these incredible people who bring us hope and inspiration every day. CNN Heroes salute some
Everybody
of the
talking about Black
courageous and
Adam look
innovative
really
people
good.
working together to get us through the crisis. Now more than ever, the world needs heroes.
At a time of social distancing, empathy and compassion are alive and well.
I don't care about Robert Pattinson playing Batman. It kind of upset me that he didn't want to work out, you know what I'm saying, to get in shape for the world, to get put on muscle. That's discouraging.
And to stay healthy.
He might have been trolling too, though. He trolled his fans a lot. Like,
I
when
mean,
people
he
come to
could have
him
been
like that.
trolling. If he's trolling, that's cool. I ain't got no problem with trolling. But if you meant that shit, that's discouraging.
Well, you could tell because they already released like pictures from the movie. They only, you know, they didn't have like no footage, but they had like a couple of
It
pictures.
was really hard to just get straight facts.
What
so
about
I
the
decided
only
that it'd be
other
kinda cool
panel that's
if
coming
I
up?
made a
I
website
don't know if
to
you
make
want to
the
do like
game
the
more
Titans
accessible
TV
for other
show.
people.
Theirs is
And in Italy,
F550,
a
so I
company
don't know
used
if
their
you want to do that
3D
or not.
printers to build life-saving respirator parts that were in dangerously short
Everything
supply.
else is like movie stuff.
For
They
those
got
whose
ex
work
Harley
can't
Quinn,
be
but I
done
think
from
they doing
home,
hers another
many
thing too. I've seen her
CEOs
on
and
more than one
leaders are
thing.
providing financial support.
This is people's lives at
Shit,
stake. This
damn.
isn't about basketball. This isn't about the Mavericks.
How many?
And then
Is it two?
Alcoys, I want to say.
All right, there's two.
Across the globe, communities are making sure people have food. And stores and restaurants are doing what they can to help others.
均的话是每天是300，然后对对对，有每周6的话可能会多一个300杯是专门送到协和的。
Here in the U.S., world-famous chef Jose Andres has transformed some of his restaurants into community kitchens to serve those in need.
We need to be part of the solution.
And strangers have become shopping angels to support those who can't leave their homes.
Oh, not that
Even
wash
though
your
we've been
hands.
told to stay apart, The rallying call for prevention and protection brings us together on social media.
If you wash your hands and do not touch your face, then the world will be a better place.
As the country and the world navigate daily life during a pandemic, it's good to know that compassion continues to live on.
Oh, okay, not the little children out here giving the orchestra shit.
As you can see, we have a completely...
Not DC FanDome telling people to wash their hands. I mean,
it's really hard right now.
So they can go back to work, yeah.
The fuck?
Can't go back to work if people don't listen.
The good news is that there are literally no dogs or cats left.
Oh yeah, all the pets been getting adopted.
Because people want comfort.
Hi, Sherry. You ready to come home?
I'm Sherry Franklin, and I'm the CEO and founder of Muttville Senior Dog Rescue in San Francisco.
Muttville? Shit.
Okay.
She said senior dogs though, so them probably the dogs that got like
dogs that are in danger of euthanasia.
Mr. Man, my man.
And find them fabulous new loving homes.
Oh, all the doggies.
When we got the shelter in place order for the COVID-19, we actually decided we would close our shelter. And have everybody work from home, and we moved.
Okay, I was looking like, what the fuck? I was like, something looked off. I was looking at the wrong shit.
Oh, I was like, what's wrong too?
What was really amazing was the community that poured in to help. We got over 200 foster applications in a week, and usually we get 20 in a week.
Everybody at home lonely now. They need some pets. Just let's hope they keep them when it's over, though. That's the thing.
We started working on protocols around contact-free meetings.
There he is, yeah.
We are.
What do you mean? Do I have hope for Flash season 7?
Do you have any other questions for us right now?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm looking to adopt him, so.
Cool. We're doing those virtually so that new adopters can meet their dogs before they actually touch them.
So cute. Hi.
What do you mean?
We were so excited because we did the interview on, I think, like on Monday or Tuesday, and then it was like hard to make it through the rest of the week.
It's okay, sweetheart. I'm scared. What do you think?
I think like for a lot of people during this period,
He's
nothing
shaking.
exciting is happening. This is very mundane day to day, so it was nice
Yeah, I
to
would
have
have
like
been
a
barking
whole
at
new
everybody.
thing
They'd have been
to
like, nah, not
explore
him.
over the past few weeks.
We really have honed in on every single step that could possibly have any contamination.
Here we go, baby.
We
Ooh, I
actually
need one
bathe
of them for
the
guys so
dog,
he can't run.
Hi, are you crazy?
put on a new harness. We're all wearing gloves and masks. And then we have a leash that's newly laundered in a Ziploc bag that's been sanitized.
Wow, how's that feel? Congratulations.
I would be scared to get senior dogs though. Like I like that they get adopted, but then you gotta think about it like they senior, you gonna get attached and then
actually gets to touch and meet their dog.
Season 7 gonna be fine. Season 6 would have ended great, but you know, pandemic. I'm like, you'll see when you'll get the trailer reveal what I said. I say basically, you know, said some stuff that was said today because I know what I'm talking about.
It's a great time if you've been thinking about
Like, I
adopting
don't know
a
about
dog.
this.
It's nice to be able to wake up and not focus on the bad news and focus on having somebody there other than just your brain on fire.
Oh yes, good boy.
I really hope that as we
Gotta
move
wrap the
forward
doggies
and
with the
move
treats.
on from this crisis mode, people really realize that dogs are there for us. During these uncertain times.
Seasons, I feel like season 6 would have ended very strong.
Be there for them.
Very strong.
My dream and my hope is that shelters
I feel like it would have
continue
ended
to
very
be
strong,
empty.
and it would have.
Bro, young Voorhees chill.
Excuse me. We would have. We'd have been waiting for season 7. Like, bro.
I like how they
I can't fucking believe they did that on season 6.
I like how they like randomly throwing the superheroes up there though. Like, I think I remember this little boy. Let me see if this is the same one. Oh no, this is a different one. But I've seen a lot of kids using their 3D printers to make masks.
3D printer. I wonder how much that costs. We need to get one.
It depends on how good you get. Like you could buy like they not really expensive unless you get like the super big one. It depends on what you're trying to make. I seen another little boy doing this though, but it might have been local or it may have been when it first started. But you making like them kind of masks because they easier to make like that. You just gotta have the stuff though. See how they just like randomly showing characters though, just like these newspapers.
The middle of May.
Ooh, I remember that paper route shit. That shit starting that early in the morning to throw papers, bro. That shit, you gotta know how to do that shit right. Fuck around and throw that shit wrong.
Basically started with a customer who was looking to get her paper closer to her house because she was afraid.
Not you trying to 3D print this PS5. It don't work like that.
A couple days later,
I'm tired.
Standing in a supermarket and having her phone number
every
on my phone.
Technology, every piece of technology that they're like advanced, people be scared of because when 3D printers first came out, they was like, people gonna be able to 3D print guns, all this kind of stuff. I'm like, okay. All the money is gonna take for them to make it. They might as well go buy one.
I ain't seen shit on the Suicide Squad.
So I put
that
out
was
a note
earlier. They had like behind the scenes
if
stuff.
there's anything you need, you name
it ain't like a trailer. It was like
for
behind the scenes
and
stuff.
deliver it to your home for free.
That's when I first started watching because they had Viola Davis and all them up there, and Idris Elba and all them people, and John Cena.
10 after 4, long day. We're heading in the shop right to fulfill orders for 2 more people right now. You want to talk about a frontline worker? Marvin, the produce guy, he's here every day. Awesome dude.
In his Louis Vuitton mask. He ready.
I don't get what's so hard about wearing a mask. It's not hard.
My whole thing is if them people can work like that all day, you can fucking do that shit like just out of respect when you go out. Like when I be at the store, I ain't gonna lie, that shit exhausting, but they have to stand there like that for 8 hours or 10 hours or however long their shift is. Like why you can't do that shit for an hour or 2 hours? Like that shit ignorant. Now kids, I can see kids just being kids and not keeping their shit on just for the fun of it. But your grown ass can wear a mask. Like I'm tired.
It's honestly amazing how grateful they are. Picking up a handwritten list. This particular customer has issues.
Like it ain't that hard, bro. And I wear glasses. My shit make my glasses foggy and everything. I still keep my mask on. Like.
Okay, thank you so much. My pleasure. If you need anything else moving forward, please give me a call. Okay. All right. Take care of yourself. Good night.
Kal-El.
Lemon rice bubbles away in a pot ready to feed 1,000 people.
Shit.
I bet that's
across India, many daily wage workers struggle to afford food after the national lockdown stopped their incomes.
Those videos when they make that food for all them people, I done seen some of them on YouTube. Them shits
and
be
his brother
crazy.
Sultan had been studying in Northern Ireland, but when lockdown was imposed, they flew home to Chennai and started the initiative Feed the Needy.
So we were thinking about how to make a difference on how to use our experience, what we gained at the university. So we used that experience to pull a group of volunteers.
I remember that glasses problem. I haven't had that problem for
on
like
a daily basis.
It's not quite what they
15,
imagined
20
they'd be
years
doing
now.
right now.
So technically going for internships or applying for jobs. But yeah, that's life has got us here now.
And it's lucky that it has, for the thousands here waiting in line for much needed food.
Dark side.
How y'all go from the heroes to the villains? COVID. That's what, because he was holding COVID in his hand. That's what we're doing.
More than 124,000 schools and countless businesses nationwide.
It's so much shit that's going out of business.
You have to watch Justice League Apocalypse.
Oh, if you haven't, oh.
I don't know if you telling us to watch it or somebody in the chat.
We already seen it though. You late on that one.
His champion
what was that kind of meat?
used his love of barbecue to feed those in
Oh, that's
need
that
for
pulled
almost
pork.
10 years.
You guys need any meals?
His nonprofit, Operation Barbecue Relief, usually responds to
Operation
natural
Barbecue.
disasters,
I think that shit
bringing the comfort of
That made me
free
want some.
hot
I had
meals
barbecue
to
yesterday
affected
though.
communities.
Our model was based on scale and bringing together
you late,
a large
pimp.
number of
That's all right, though.
volunteers to be able to
Watch it on
old
Twitch.
enough to watch it.
COVID-19, we have actually had to rethink how we do things.
He rented space in his
Season that
hometown of Kansas City.
slap it, flip it over, season it again.
See, put some seasoning
Smoke
on
that
it.
shit for however long you gonna smoke it. Shit.
Let that shit marinate.
Restaurants, we could pay them to reopen.
Damn, I ain't even.
bring
Ooh,
back
that shit make me want
employees
some more barbecue.
to be able to do
Time
the
it is,
meals
man. I can
that
run
we
to the
need to do.
stove, give me some barbecue
The
shit.
owner of one local restaurant, Stan's plan was a
That
game
shit called
changer.
Plowboys.
Y'all.
The change in
I-
emotion.
like you ever have
not knowing
barbecue
what
places that
day was gonna
are open, but they barbecue not good enough, and you feel like, damn, bro, I be shitting on y'all, bro.
I like people who barbecue that like you cook your shit good enough to where like you can order any time of the day and it still be good. I don't like the people that cook all their meat in the daytime and then like by the time I order my shit in the evening time it's like subpar because y'all just let it sit. Like cook some more food.
Facilitating your dream.
Partnering with Stan's group for a few weeks let him put some employees back to work.
We're providing
It's so much shit that's out of
Put
business.
some seasoning on it.
I wonder if Golden Corral gonna go out of
supplies
business.
that are needed and try to connect them.
Cause that's like a buffet, you know what I'm saying? Like they should have opened up to do to go, but they didn't. So that's what made me wonder.
If we watch Goddard High School today, we gotta go. We have to leave.
And ultimately, it's helping.
We have not watched any anime today.
Right.
It has
Like
2,500
we doing
meals
this?
going into
Like,
a community, helping the seniors.
I haven't forgot about
the
my anime,
families that were
but gotta
already food
do
insecure,
this. Either
first
I do this
responders, and then the
or I do
nurses,
anime.
Doctors, all
If
the
we did it would have been up on
hospital
Patreon though.
staff,
So
and together we're just feeding more people.
And in just a few weeks, Operation Restaurant Relief has expanded. Stan has been working.
what
with
happened to
restaurants in
Ryan's? Are
South
they still in
Carolina,
business? Probably not right now,
and
but like
Pennsylvania.
fuck Golden
The
Corral. I used to
true
like Ryan's.
advantage to the restaurant model is
So you like your
that
ribs
it can
falling
be
off the bone.
replicated
The rib
across
ain't gotta
the
no
United
necessarily be falling off the
Barbecue
bone.
restaurants.
That's
That's
more of
being
a
said
black
by
myth.
you.
Like it gotta be falling off the bone for it to be good. That's not necessarily true.
Simple.
Like I've had a lot of ribs that fall off the bone and them shit still be trash.
We can't do it all by ourselves.
Yeah, if it ain't seasoned right, if the meat just falling off the bone, that don't mean nothing.
Right, that shit like it ain't good if it ain't falling off the bone. This shit just not good, bro.
Oh, okay.
Jefferson!
From their dorm rooms in France, these young
Yo,
people are
bitch, what
using
up?
their time to help others.
Oh.
Meet Jessie. Like most 20-year-olds,
What they
she
doing?
spends a lot of time on the phone.
Hello.
Allô Denise?
Yeah, hello,
Bonjour, comment
Denise.
allez-vous?
Oh,
On the other
okay,
end
come
of the
on,
line isn't a fellow student or friend, but a senior
I
living in
season my
quarantine.
meat with
Jessie may
prayer,
never meet them,
Jesus.
but she talks to them
Vous avez regardé
regularly.
quoi à la télé?
Oh, so instead of like pen pals, y'all got phone pals? That's what this is?
They sometimes stay on the phone.
It's called CNN Heroes. They heroes just like the comic book heroes. That's what be wrong
They
with
taking
y'all.
a break.
That's what be wrong with y'all though. These the hoes out here saving y'all lives, but you worried about some shit that don't exist in real life. Get corona,
Jessie
then this
never
who you gonna be
volunteered
looking for.
before, but the website
Tired.
Baby Boom brought these two generations together.
Y'all need to think beyond them damn comics sometimes. Like, yeah,
In
that's
the
all in
Aquitaine
good,
region
but
of France, several students at the University of Bordeaux created a radio station to broadcast to nursing homes.
Voici mon petit studio que je me suis créé avec ce que j'ai
Not
ce que j'ai
Pimp
trouvé.
Pals, I'm
Donc là,
sorry,
le
that's not
micro
what they
relié,
said.
un pied de batterie un peu bidouillé. Vous écoutez Radio Libellule.
Un trait d'union entre les générations.
Why does every language sound better than English or
right.
American?
But most people that you know what I thought about doing, and I was like, but we
You tried it, didn't you?
We got it.
You
made.
tried it, didn't you, you bitch? You got deleted.
This young student
What was it?
reads to them.
Oh. But we got it made because like I think about like other people I watch from other countries and they have to learn English. You know what I'm saying? I be like, we don't have to learn nobody else's language, but a lot of people learn ours.
I hate our language. It's stupid.
English is like confusing.
English is stupid.
You can speak English and still don't know how to
Broadcasts
speak
every
English.
Wednesday, giving these seniors a much-needed break to forget.
I want to
about their
learn Japanese
isolation.
and Korean and Spanish. Obviously.
The Dark Knight.
Batman.
Many small steps for this 99-year-old man, a giant leap for the NHS. A whole nation rooted for British Army veteran Tom Moore to complete a personal marathon. 100 laps of his garden before his
dumb rules.
raising money for the country's health service.
There are no rules when it comes to
He crossed the finish line with a guard of honor from his old regiment.
You could one word can mean a million different things.
But ended up raising tens.
Want me to break it down? Y'all call it cap. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you capping. Oh, well.
The money goes to the
He's capping. Oh, maybe capping means he's putting a cap on his head. He's capping, you know. He's capping. Maybe he's putting a cap on his head. Oh, well, back in my day.
A lot of people don't know this already. Why don't you just take a break and come back at the time that's going to have in the schedule? Y'all mad that they showing this? You could just leave and come back when what you want to see is on. Y'all so damn disrespectful.
And then capping. Oh, yeah. You know what? Back in my day, capping meant bop, 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 letting that thing sing. You know what I'm saying?
Omega, I'm tired. Omega said, watch that old man throw his walker to the side and start sprinting when they was showing that. I'm tired. Y'all so dumb. That man raised millions of dollars for his little walk around his garden.
English is trash.
The way that we all can deal with grief constructively is to do something positive, to take
I don't know what that
action.
means. I don't consider that English. That's slang, so it is what it is. Like, that's not English. That shit people make up and use in their day to day.
What?
Glizzy? I don't know what that means, and I don't care.
So that you can grow through this and deal with this.
It's 24 hours. Like, whenever they done for the day, it just repeats until tomorrow. I need to get these Funko Pops I seen in their store, though. These limited editions.
The kinetic energy in your body that accompanies difficult emotions.
They got a breast cancer awareness Harley Quinn that I want. And then they got the new Wonder Woman in her gold.
And try to manage those
Some of them shits I seen sold out.
Try each day to feed yourself some positive inspiration or some wisdom.
See, there's some shit y'all need to hear while y'all be looking at all that dark shit all the
The thing you
time.
can do is really talk.
It's a term for.
A therapist, you need to process
It's term
all
for
your
what is
feelings
it?
and get them out.
Hot dog.
Otherwise, they just stay inside and can cause
What?
physical
I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
Cuddle with your
That don't even make sense. Why would that be a term for hot dog? And then, never mind. I'll look it up on Urban Dictionary because y'all sound like y'all
Your
lying.
religious practices. Try to keep your routines as normal as possible.
If you're feeling sad today or depressed, it's gonna
Why would that be slang for hot dogs? Like, I don't understand that. Like, that don't even make sense. Like, who just woke up one day and was like, instead of hot dogs, I'm gonna say glizzy. Give me some glizzies. Like, wait. Like, why is that a thing?
Don't allow yourself to be isolated during this time. As humans, it's so important that we connect to one another. Whenever we're going through a crisis, we're not meant to go through it alone.
Glizzy originally meant Glock or gun, but now they use it to say hot dog.
That's so damn stupid.
This is what I'm talking about with the stupidity of trying to be cool and shit. Cap, glizzy, this is stupid shit.
Every generation got stupid terms though, so
here we go.
I ain't finna give myself no headache. Yes, where we going with this?
Nightwing, Robin, Beast Boy, Wonder Girl, Raven, Starfire, Huck, Dove, Connor, and even the next big villain they'll be facing, Blackfire.
Who does this announcer? She's standing all pretty like.
The cast is joined by executive producer Greg Walker to talk all things Titans, the past, present, and future. Let's check it out.
Okay.
Hey everyone, I'm Damian Holbrook from TV Guide Magazine and TV Insider, and I am so excited to welcome you to DC FanDome. And
No disrespect. Sometimes I just wonder what qualify these people to have them jobs. I'd be like, it look like I can do that, but
Let's
alright.
introduce all of you along the way. We've got executive producer Greg Walker,
Brendan Thwaites, who plays Dick
I seen him
Grayson,
early on, so.
Tegan Croft, who plays Rachel,
Oh,
shit, she looked totally different.
Oh, she done let the braids
Ryan
down.
Potter, who plays Gar Logan, Alan Richson, who plays Hank Hall,
He looked like he ready to give a speech stand up in front of his door like
new
that.
guy, Joshua Orpin, who plays Connor, and Connor Leslie, who plays Donna.
Oh,
and
her
then
name
Kurt Rogers,
Connor?
who plays Jason Todd, and Damaris Lewis. Had a list of
Yes,
some fan
Damaris.
favorite moments. We're going to kick off with my choice because I'm the moderator and I get to say that.
I learned so much about her
and
today.
There were so
I
many
didn't know
that
she
I
was
wanted
that
to pick
badass.
because there are so many great moments along these first two seasons.
But the one I went with was Dawn taking down the meth lab in the second episode of season 2.
You just wanted to talk to her. Stop your fucking lying. You just wanted to talk to her first. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't even finna fucking tell me otherwise. I know the truth.
I like her sister Blackfire too. I learned a lot about her today. She cool as fuck too. I didn't know that Prince was her mentor and that she was like a model and a dancer first. I'm like, as Prince mentoring you, got some, you know, some gums.
I forget how old she is. I think she like 39. She don't look 39. Like 27. Like, you know. Damn. That was
Minka. Ain't that her name?
Yeah, Minka.
Please don't kill me.
I forgot what I knew her from before this though.
911. What's your emergency? There's a
Yeah, Starfire and Blackfire, I'm ready for her.
at 2751 Hollister Lane. It's being run by
3 complete dip.
Oh,
3 complete dip. So
them blurring out
better
the
have
shit.
someone come down and arrest
Ain't the
us.
kid verse
Thank you
somewhere
for
else?
your time.
Your mother would be very proud. I have to give it up to Orphe. My stunt double really does all the work when it comes to having to navigate those wings, because the weight of them just takes you. So you really have to learn how to move with them when you're throwing yourself around. It's a fun challenge.
The first fan clip that everyone kind of like.
See the way it's edited, like they cut them off too smoothly. You don't know if they're gonna say nothing else or not. That's why I say it's pre-recorded.
Corey! Corey, what are you...
Not that damn so you don't do your own stunts. Most of them don't. I'm tired.
Heck yeah.
I love the
Damn, so you don't do your own stunts?
It was
Come
something
on,
I
bro.
That's
remember
why I say most of them don't.
reading about when I started doing some research, and so when I read that like they start off kind of rocky. I
Dudes
wasn't
that
even
like
mad at it
girls that
because I
play
knew
comic
that
characters
it would
are so
turn into
funny.
this
All y'all have to
friendship,
say
and
is
we
just
kind
that
of
they
got a
look
taste of
good.
that
Like that's it.
in
Anybody
season
can look
2.
good and not act though.
So
Like that's all
I
you
love
care
that
about.
Their friendship grew from this initial
Tired.
moment.
Don't all great friendships start out with a lasso around the neck?
A little bit, yeah.
Whoa, that is kinky, sister. I don't know what kind of friendship. See, that's that girl shit. That's that.
Really?
That's that girl experiment type
All right,
shit.
let's look at clip 2 from episode 6.
I am not against it. This boy here a smooth motherfucker.
Why are you doing this? Why do you even want to be Robin? Are you kidding? This is the dopest gig ever.
Dude, his Adam's
Hanging
apple,
out
the
with
way that
Batman,
shit
kicking
bobbing while he
bad guys'
talking, I
asses.
just noticed that shit. Like,
Driving the goddamn Batmobile. He lets you drive the Batmobile.
Dick was like,
You have your own name, like Sparrow or Blue Jay for Jason. No. The whole point is being Robin.
they had him on earlier talking about that when Dick was saying fuck Batman. That was the first time somebody said that.
Look over here. And boom, the bat lands and starts trashing ass.
I think that scene describes it perfectly. The brother-stepbrother relationship, you know, in the build between them over the season. And season 2 even showed more. So I think that was probably the best scene that shows the relationship.
I mean, but he was lying though. He didn't just. Oh, he growing his hair out. You motherfucker.
Who not though with corn?
No. Nightwing has long hair, so he grew. Oh, you motherfucker.
And ultimately he fails in connecting with him.
Okay.
And that scene at the end of season 2 on the rooftop is kind of an example of Dick his problems and offering to open up that channel and you know and kind of put it on the table as, you know, I'll help you and be a mentor.
They need your leadership, Jason. You need to set the tone. I'm not Robin anymore. You are.
The next clip is quintessential Jason.
All we know is that whatever the cause of the phenomenon
when he ran across his camera. I'm tired.
So, apart from some dead birds, we seem to. Titans are back, bitches!
Oh my goodness. He has some ignorant ass moments in this shit.
Never gonna happen.
What's hard about these scenes for me, especially I love when it's Kurt and I, because he's in real life.
It's not like whatever room he in empty as fuck.
Just effervescent soul I've ever met, you know, and just so always fun to be around. Just, you know, doesn't have to be talking. You're like,
same with you, Alan.
Your review, you know. And so, you know,
Pirates of the
Who was in Pirates of the Caribbean?
Him?
I don't remember him at all. He must not have been.
That's Aquaman from Smallville.
I watched the Pirates and I don't remember him. Must have been some makeup or something.
Yeah, we gotta be getting ready hood sooner or later.
Order people around.
Why do I feel like the boy that played Connor, I seen him in something else recently? What are you doing? Never mind. He remind me of Jack. I just thought about that a little bit. He remind me of Jack.
What? No, stop that!
Yeah, or season 4. Yeah, Red Hood could probably come season 4. We'll probably get a teaser season 3.
I ain't watching no recent Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies.
Stand down! God damn it! I said stand down!
This guy?
Guy hasn't been in here since
I heard. It sounded like I heard noise. That's all.
God, that was a nice scene though. If I was doing this, I would like, hey, please, just let me try this stunt. Like, let me try it. You know what I'm saying? If I fuck something up,
right? But if you fuck yourself up, then they can't keep filming. That's probably why they don't let them do stuff like that. They ain't finna let you hold back production.
That's why I miss may rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Lee Thompson Young, because on Disney Channel he used to do his own stunts. He was one of the best young actors to do it.
Subject target is firing.
Crypto, my boy, I love that damn dog. That shit was so cold when he did that. I was like, bro, y'all letting a dog murder people? Oh, look at her. She said, oh, they blurred all that out. I was like, she ain't hear us say nothing.
I mean, let's be real. Like, is the MVP of that scene and probably of the episode. So whenever you're in a scene,
I don't be knowing that none of them be English because they don't be sounding like it when they be acting.
Okay, and then the last clip that we have is from episode 5 together.
Where's Zack? I don't know.
Corey?
Stand back. Get behind me. It's time to burn. Night.
Julio Rodriguez, thank you for the donation. Love you guys. I'm late to the event. What did I miss? Everything. You missed everything.
That's
You missed the Flash TV. If you like the Snyder shit, you missed that. Black Adam.
You should put your toys away when you're finished with them.
These hoes, bro, it was so easy to get your family.
I'll say I'm so happy to see that this scene was voted on by the fans because it was so hard to film. I don't know if you guys remember, but we were filming in what we
hotel like 6 times. Or something.
Yeah, what we were lovingly calling the Struggle Motel.
Not the Struggle Motel.
And it was freezing. We went there so many times, and yeah, so I'm really glad to see that people responded to this scene.
There's a whole lot of work to do, and no one to do but me. So let's get started.
And Ryan, you had that great episode where we're waiting for Connor to wake up, and you got to just do like the day over and over again.
That was a good time. Boris, our like season-long DP, was directing that episode a bit, and it was just a really intimate set than what we usually go through because we were like changing clothes every 5 minutes and going from one set to another. It was just like an entire day of just goofing.
Aquaman got his stream ended by YouTube. I don't know why. It's somebody that had 26,000 people watching them. Like
how he got his stream ended by YouTube? He was streaming this on Twitch, unless he was doing it on both.
Damaris, we got a couple tastes of you at the end of last season, but now you're coming in full-fledged. But I'm not completely sold on her being all evil.
It's funny you say that because the villain, you know, I think the villain is generally always my favorite character in a lot of movies because there's a reason why that they're a villain, and I'm excited to see especially what gets cooked up for our duality. I would say, especially like with Corey being of the same I guess blood or whatever we have on our planet, and but with different ability. So I think it's going to be really interesting seeing what happens.
I'm coming for you.
Good.
Will Blackfire meet the rest of her friends? Because I need to know what she thinks of this group.
Oh yeah, she's gonna have a room in Wayne Manor. Get ready.
I'm tired. This bitch there.
Mix things up. Yeah.
Oh my god, I love this.
This season, we're gonna bring up a new villain. And it's a villain. You know, if you've watched the show, you know that Jason Todd's had a rough run, and he had a falling out with the Titans. And
why would you spill that though? So it's not him because you wouldn't even say that.
As a team. We're absent one member.
A new villain
who rode away on a motorcycle and had a fallout. And you know, there's that African proverb, if something along the lines.
How you not know it and bring it up? I'm tired.
How you gonna try to quote an African proverb, my G?
Feel its warmth.
Yeah, we all know that one.
That child comes back in the form of Red Hood.
The child that is not embraced by.
So we getting them season 3.
So since he messed it up, the child that is not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth. That's what he was trying to say.
God damn it!
What did you do?
What the
fuck? What are you doing?
100%. So and I'm very excited. I've been wanting this for a while now. So
you know, the big change is our team goes to Gotham, and there's a whole new set of challenges that lie and wait for us in Gotham.
You spoiling some shit.
Who can you tell us?
He acting like this shit about to come out next week, so it's cool.
Our team goes to Gotham.
Dr. Jonathan.
Somebody gonna cut his mic and be like, "Ain't nobody tell you to sell that shit." How they gonna cut his mic?
We have another, you know, classic character in the canon named Barbara Gordon.
You spoiling shit. I'm about to stop watching.
But that's what they here for, to give exclusives. Like if they was at Comic-Con, they do the same thing.
Nightwing.
It still don't mean nothing if they don't get it right though. Like
deal with the mistakes of their parents, and it turns out a lot more difficult than anybody thought.
Cannot wait to see what comes up.
Who they cast as Barbara Gordon?
Exactly, like
congratulations on an awesome run.
The girls on this show are fired though, so I ain't worried. I feel like it'll be alright. So that's it for the Titans.
Over to you, Jaden.
That's what she just said. She just.
Thank you, Gabby.
Them in this big ass green screened ass fake face.
I had to come back and talk about when director
in this
James
jacket.
Wan
Oh, this a
went
Joker
down
jacket.
under.
I see the haha. I was like, this a loud ass
Around the
jacket.
water with Jason Momoa and the brilliant cast. 4 years later,
Oh
in
yeah, I think
2022,
Aquaman's next.
you can expect
But
to see the sequel, giving a whole new meaning to long time no see. But of course, here at the DC FanDome, you won't have to wait another minute to wet your whistle.
Oh yeah.
So let's dive into Aquaman with James Wan and King Ohm himself, Patrick Wilson, here to chat about some of their best memories from set.
Well, hello there, Patrick Wilson. Hello. Is that James? That is James Wan. How are you, dude? You look good. Okay.
Do I look like I'm on the Statue Enterprise?
Wait, should I get a fancy chair? You look ridiculous.
No, you're good. Aquaman is, what is that, Patrick? Is that the 5th film that we've collaborated?
So if y'all didn't know, or do y'all want to know what I'm about to say? It's about Gotham Knight. Do y'all want to know? If y'all don't know,
the game.
So let me ask you, Patrick, how did you first heard about this particular project, Aquaman?
I believe we were on the set of Conjuring 2.
Yes.
And you said that you had.
I forgot he did that.
You weren't really signed on yet, but you knew.
Okay, well, I didn't know for sure.
Right.
Right.
And I think you kind of floated it out there.
For a game?
Ocean Master, right? Or maybe it was through a test.
Well, it is actually co-op. I didn't know for sure if it was co-op, but it seems to be that the game is co-op, so that's dope.
Oh,
So
Clarence, thank you.
Now I wonder if you can play like 4 players at one time. That'd be extreme.
I just got done. Oh, you just got done watching the Snyder Cut Justice League trailer, and I have a little bit of hope for the movie now. Do y'all? I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna reserve my opinion for when it come out because people in Hollywood know how to doctor shit to make you hype for some shit, and then when you watch it, it may be something else. So
they're like, no.
I'm ready for this game.
No, they were very supportive from.
There's 7 minutes of gameplay.
Knowing who was going to play.
Yeah, I think they did a gameplay thing too.
Well, I'll watch it after this, and I'll get, if we can post it, I guess we'll post it.
I felt that
well,
you know, that part of the reason why I wanted to come to you was the fact
nothing else is happening.
You guys.
After they finish and somebody else, it just like start over or whatever.
Physically.
Most of the TV stuff that we do won't be to the next time. So
going into it, that it was the right thing to do, getting someone that was a little bit different to who he is, so that way.
As Harley Quinn is at 6:15, but I mean, I just feel like I'm good on that because we ain't watched season 2 all the way. So
an outsider to the world of Atlantis.
And then Shazam is at 6:40. That's it, and then it start over.
In his look, with his sort of mentality,
that's basically it.
And kind of and vice versa as well. How
because like with this shit, if you ain't talking about Aquaman 2, I mean,
in a lot of ways,
ain't no point of me.
And so definitely, like in the same way.
Where Jason? I ain't even got Jason up here. Y'all got the brother.
I tried to write, Orum/Ocean Master to Patrick Wilson. Patrick, let me
ask you. The Batman is after Shazam. The Batman came on earlier though. Y'all late. Like them redos.
Physically embodied.
They already released all that stuff earlier. Like everything that happened from like 12 to now is just gonna be repeated again.
I mean, he's just jacked. I knew that I wanted to push myself because I've never done that. What we didn't know.
Oh, you welcome, Davon. I mean, we all fans of DC, so why not indulge together?
The elephant in the room of being in a harness. Like, unless you're in a harness, you can't practice for that. Just doing that. Being
I meant the film. You talking about the film, not the game. That's what I'm talking about. With what's his name?
I'll be, just doing more sort of core exercise.
Did they not do that early?
Ready for that. So
let me check this again because if I'm not mistaken, they already did that.
If they're swimming, is there swimming?
If they're swimming, yeah.
I'm curious to know what changed, right? That's sort of part 2 of the question is what will be different about what you expected from shooting in these harnesses to what it actually ended up being. But could you visualize what these harnesses and what they would do and how they would help you?
Nothing.
If they do in the movie still, I ain't really like just hyped on it to stay anyway though. So y'all have fun with that.
Sort of,
I'm good. That shit ain't till like 7:30.
That we sort of discovered that we use on Dolph Lundgren.
Yes.
Was that we realized that we didn't actually have to hang him on any wire. We literally just create a like a seesaw.
Yeah, I was gonna check out this gameplay trailer.
Right?
See about
so you
that.
actually just stand
But be looking for Wonder Woman trailer, the Flash trailer, and the Gotham Knight trailer, and both of them maybe or the gameplay. Notice.
I mean, how do you beat
certain
that?
things.
So believe me, I've learned a lot, and I know what to do in the next.
Notice when you watch the Flash trailer.
Would you say the virtual
listen
process allow you
Take what you saw today and listen to what Trey says.
Was super important because you want to know as you're sitting.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but we finna get out of here, y'all. We hope y'all had fun watching DC FanDome. We did. I know some of y'all gonna stay tuned to watch the rest. You know, I'll see it online because I'm sure it'll be online. But next time will be September 12th for most of the DC shows and more, the DC TV shows and more. So we'll catch y'all in for that too.
I loved the weirdness of it. I did. I loved being
Finna
in
get
this
up out of
weird
here.
space
Straight.
with
And it's
really
Tasha.
nothing.
For real.
It felt like a black box theater. Everything.